whether you.
We're live.
Yes.
Right, that press conference went on so long. Even Lee had time to get back from Christmas shopping. Hello, everybody. Hope you're all doing extremely well. That was one of the second longest press conference I've heard from him. A lot of it were about, basically, it were about it's about philosophy of football, and he looked, to be fair. Let's start with this. He looked a bit upset. He looked a bit drained. Bielsa says that his errors against Southampton could have been avoided if he'd have managed the game better. So yeah, it's I don't know. It's wow. It ain't much better on the. It isn't much better neither on the injury front. If I can just share the screen with you all. There we go. Share screen, and that's the one. Share screen, and it's that one I want to share. There we go. So the players who are missing. It's Luke Haley. He's out for the next 2 games minimum. Junior Firpo is not available for the next 2 games, but should be back for the Norwich game. Calvin Phillips is back in training, but he's only doing recovery training, so he's not available. And neither's Patrick Bamford. I know. Hi, Molly. How are you doing, my friend? So yeah. So yeah, it's not brilliant, Molly, is it? It's not brilliant at all. Let's take us back to our screen. There we go. No, I'm sorry. It's not. It's another defeat in it. Let's be honest. I know it sounds negative, but we've got nothing up front. We've got nothing up front whatsoever. Nothing in midfield. He's going to have to try. He's going to have to try doing something different. It really is, because that would at longest. The second, his press conference. If you noticed, a lot of his answers, he sort of like swerved the question.
The only person is which feels back.
The problem is, though, Mally, with that, here we go. The problem is with that, Mally, is all you need to do is just put a man on him. Just mark him everywhere he goes. And let's be honest, Wolves there's no slouches, are there?
No.
There are no slouches whatsoever. I'm just a bit concerned, Molly. I really am. I'm concerned, my friend. I really am. Hi, you're at Leeds 2021. How are you doing? Hi, Stu and Lee. Hi, Holy Ghost, my friend. How are you doing? Hope you're doing it well. You know what I mean. Hope you're doing okay. Be thinking about you. Hope you're doing okay, my friend. Really do. Was it me, or did he have no real answers? Waffled on a bit. I think so as well, Kerfu. I think so as well, my friend. I was saying that earlier on. I says he was trying to. It's like he swerved the questions. He looked depressed to me today. He looked depressed. He looked tired. He looked like he was stressed. You know, he looked like he was stressed out a bit. Holy Ghost, in work as usual, so we'll dip in and out. Nobody's Holy Ghost. You're welcome. You're welcome to dip in and out as much as you want, my friend. Leeds 2021's coming. Well, it said Phillips was fit, but not actually match fit. Yeah, what basically he's in recovery training, isn't he? He's in recovery training because he hadn't played, is it for 3 weeks or something? I don't know. I just think sometimes We haven't. We've had him in midfield. Strike tries his best, bless him, but he's nowhere near what Phillips does for Leeds. And no player will be. There's no player in the squad what can do what Phillips does.
No.
I'm just a bit concerned, everybody. I'm just a bit concerned. I was concerned by some of, I was just concerned about some of his body demeanour. Do you know what I mean? He just didn't. He looked. What's the word I'm looking for? He just looked like a man with world on his shoulders. Unless that's how Bielsa is, I don't know. But it's the worst I've ever seen him in a press conference, definitely. And you know, I was reading some of them. Comments like we do here, and I'm sure half of them are at Leeds fans. I'm okay, thank you. What about you and Lee? How are you Leeds the rest of the game? We're good, thank you, Holy Ghost. Honestly, we're good. We're good. We really are. Worries about this weekend. Definitely worried about this weekend. Definitely. A bit sound of it. 2 games, so that means right. Have we got Norwich? Right, please tell me in comments. Have we got Norwich before internationals or after?
Before.
Right. So if Ayling isn't available for the next 2 games, we haven't got him. We'll probably have Phillips, probably have Rafinha, but Bamford, we might not have Bamford either. We might not have Bamford. Yeah, I agree. Holy Ghost, some answers were cryptic. Big Molly asking Holy Ghost how he's doing. Yeah, I'd like to see that in chat. So maybe the bench or not in the starting level for Phillips if he's ready or not ready. I don't even think he's going to make bench. I don't know. I really don't know. At least 2021. You see, I don't think he's even going to make the bench. That's my honest answer.
What, Phillips?
Yeah, I don't think he's even going to make bench.
No, I can't say that last time, but he's turned up for
it. Well, last time, I mean, the subs we used on bench, we had obviously. See, Forshaw's back, so that might not be. He might play in Phillips's position. Or is he going to go up to a back 3 again?
We're back 3 again. Jack Harrison and we go next to Dallas. Dallas is right back.
Dallas a bit. Dallas is left back.
Left back is Dallas. Right back Shackleton. Goalkeeper Messi, Cooper, Lorente, Strike, Kitch, Jack Harrison, Rafinha, and we got top with Tyler Roberts.
I won't have Tyler Roberts. I'd start Forshaw over Tyler Roberts personally. I'd start Forshaw over Roberts.
I think I'll probably send him against Southampton probably.
Leeds 2021 saying he's good to Holy Ghost. Holy Ghost he said that he'd be right back. Rodrigo needs to find form. We can't expect Rafinha to do all the scoring. I totally agree, Kufu, my friend. I totally agree. I just don't see it in Rodrigo. I really don't. I'm sorry. I don't see how it's going to change.
No.
I don't see how his form's going to change. I really don't. And let's be honest, Wolves, obviously they'll watch these press conferences, won't they? Right? They as soon as they heard Bamford's Phillips playing, they thought, "Wow, what a result!" Yeah, I agree, Big Mala. I agree. I think they watch press conferences and I think they watch the game. Well, we know they watch games. Yep, I agree with that 100%. I think all you need to do is just mark Rafinha. Don't worry about Reston. Don't worry about Rodrigo. Honest. If I saw that team in news and if I knew that Bamford won't play and Phillips won't play, I'd be skipping. I'd be skipping if I knew that. If I were at opposition, it's just made Wolves' job that much easier. It's just made Wolves' job that much easier. I'll tell you something. This is going to sound controversial. I'd sooner have Phillips playing over than Rafinha, if you see what I mean, for importance. Because we're going to lose midfield, aren't we? We're going to lose midfield, and can you see Traore running Dallas and stuff like that? I'm gutted. I'm gutted about that. I am absolutely gutted. I mean, I knew it was going to be a difficult game, but this has just made it 10 times harder. Hey, local, our friend. How are you doing? We're good, thank you. How are you? We hope you're okay, my friend. El Loco were watching it, press conference. It were a bit long-winded, wasn't it? Let's be honest, El Loco. It were long-winded. I agree. Big Melly, we are in some trouble this weekend. I agree as well. I agree. You know, we're all going to get behind them because we're Leeds fans. Do you know what I mean? We're all going to get behind them, and you're going to get laugh at Leeds supporters saying, "Oh, we'll get a result because Rafinha's playing." Over half's going to say, "Well, we're not going to get a result because Phillips isn't playing," and you know, some people are saying, I don't know. I mean, I know they want a lot of love for Cooper as well. I mean, he splits decision to Cooper, doesn't he? Half at room want him. Half at room think he's a legend. Other half at room think he's not good enough. I don't know. I'll tell you something. This is really this. I don't know. It's got some of this press. I knew some. I felt it, you know, when I was sat here waiting for it. And I thought this is going to be a press conference because somebody come out and says, "Oh, Bamford's not available." That was before press conference even started. My predictive line: Leslie, Shackleton, Cooper, Llorente, Dallas, Stroke, Klitsch, James, Rafinha, Harrison, Rodrigo, 4-2-3-1. I don't know. It's a good formation. It's a good formation, Leeds 2021. But can you see? I don't know. I don't know with Bielsa because
I got to Bielsa's about formation, probably 4-1. Merzingo, Chocotone, right back.
Cooper,
Llorente,
Dallas. That's right.
Dallas, Jack Harrison, Roberts, Kitch.
What if he can play Roberts?
Yes.
Wow.
Within a year, and we're going to top probably 4-1.
What, and having Stroik play where Phillips plays?
Yeah.
Oh, it's worrying. Yep, Leeds 2021. I think Big Mally were calling for that a couple of shows ago. It's a good lineup. Is that Leeds 2021? I like that. I like the formation. I like something different. Just something different to unsettled Wolves because they aren't going to be worried, are they? No. They're not going to be worried about us, are they?
No.
They're not going to be worried one little bit. Rafinha as a number 10. Alien Fairpool, Phillips and Bamford is a big loss.
Alien is a big loss.
Do you think? He hasn't been in any. Right, I tell you honestly, the man there, Mr. KP, is the most important man in that side.
But Fairport, we've got me Miss Fairport not.
I don't know.
I don't know if
I think I've seen her have Fairport there than Dallas, because Dallas is up to no this season.
Mm.
He's just, you know, I know there's some stuff going off behind the scenes with him and his family or whatever it is, but
one big miss is Phillips. A bit like a more big miss.
I think if Phillips were playing and if Rafinha were playing, I think I'd be a little bit more happier. Because you can't have one man do it all the time on his own. You can't. It's impossible. I said he better, Bielsa seems upset and stressed and looks really drained. The way you're playing is Gerenic. He got asked about small squad, and he said that he had a small squad last season. The problem is this isn't last season. This is this season. And I think it's going to cost him. And I'm not saying we're going to get relegated, because I still believe Watford, Norwich, and we're in the fight for 17th. Can't believe I'm saying that. After last season, we should have progressed. We've regressed. We've gone backwards.
Yep.
And it's really. So well, good. So here we go. I watched the start of the press conference. Then, when the injury updates happened, I clicked off and watched Netflix, and I had a laugh at Adam Sandler. That made me feel better. Oh, well, look, I sat through it all. Honest to God, I sat through it all, and it was hard to keep up. He was, I think it was Cuff who says I'm lost. His answers were so long, Lee.
I heard about press conference.
I know, thank God, because you get confused. I got confused with it all.
Last time I heard it was about.
Started at 1 o'clock, didn't it?
Yeah.
Started at 1 o'clock. Finished at what, 47 or something? About 47 minutes.
Last time I watched it was about Bamford.
And apparently, two different reporters asked more or less that same question. That made the Bielsa laugh, because she says, "I'll be giving you the same answer."
We got Wolves Saturday, and we got Arsenal in the cup on Tuesday night. And after Arsenal game, we got Norwich.
Maybe let's take your second game then. Maybe Bielsa's expecting them back for the Norwich game. I think we need them back for the Norwich game. I want to ask a question out there to people in chat. Can we afford to lose this game if we beat Norwich? If someone said to you, right, you're going to lose against Wolves, but you're definitely going to beat Norwich, would you take it? Because I don't think we're going to beat Wolves. I really don't. I really don't. And to be fair, I'd rather have all these players fit, ready for the Norwich game.
Expect to win.
Hold on a minute. Loco, he may as well try something new as we are expected to. I agree. Change it up. Confuse Wolves. You know what I mean? Confuse them a little bit.
Because I think Wolves lost 4 games.
No, but they've won the last 3. We'll do a preview tomorrow. You know, as Leeds 3 Wolves preview, we'll do that tomorrow. But Wolves have found form. Malice come up with a good point. I can't remember a period last season where we had 4, 5, 6 players out all at the same time. Is it a case of being overtrained, and it's actually, you know, is it a case of we're actually now realising that half of our team's made up of ex-championship players and they just can't do it? They just can't cope with it. The bodies can't cope with it. You know what I mean? That's what, that could be that. Oh, Cuthbert, I saw a message you left on Just Joe's show last night. I watched it this morning. Silly me, I had my notifications turned on to personal and not all, so I missed it live, but I watched it. It was good. With Lucy.
You're on site?
Yeah, I know, we'll watch that, won't we? No, hang on a minute. Let's see what Cuthbert's going to say. No, I wouldn't. We need points to stay above Newcastle, and that bottom three fight for every point from now on. We should have been doing that from game one, We should have been doing that from game one. The game against Southampton, it's like, I don't know, it's like we weren't even trying. It's like we want, even Bielsa says that errors could have been avoided if he'd have managed the game better.
Mm-hmm.
Big Molly. Unlucky, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm just clutching at straws, Molly. I want something to go right for us this season. Do you know what I mean? I want something to go right for us this season. Pay a load of money, Lee, for young players, Gaeltacht, Cresswell, Somerville, Bay, whoever. So what he's saying is we concentrated on bolstering under 23s rather than bolstering Premier first team.
Yeah.
So go to the next comment. El Loco's got a fun stat. Bielsa hasn't had a fully fit team to pick from since 2018. That's crazy, that, isn't it? That's a crazy stat, that. If we show passion, the points will come, but the passion is lacking. Yeah, I agree. Definitely lacking on Sunday, on last Saturday, wasn't it? Hi, Stuart. Hi, Michael. How are you doing? Right. Sorry, El Loco. My apologies. Yes. What El Loco's saying is, you buy Greenwood, you buy Gaeltacht, you buy Bale, but you don't play him at first team. You don't start him. He's got to. I mean, there must be a reason, though, Big Molly and El Loco, why he doesn't start him. And I don't know what that reason is. I really don't. I wish I could honestly answer you. How are you doing, Michael? Are you okay, my friend? I don't know. It's not a game I'm looking forward to. I was going to do a watch along, but I don't know. I don't know. I just don't want to depress people. Do you know what I mean? When we started this channel, we wanted to make people happy, and there's nothing happy to shout about at the moment. There's nothing happy to shout about at the moment. I mean, how you see his face behind us there is how we were in his press conference. Because he prefers Roberts. Yeah, I agree. Rodrigo needs to put something in, doesn't he? Rodrigo has to show something. He's got another 2 more games, so he will have had 4 chances now up from top to show what he can do. If he doesn't show out in these next 2 games, I'm falling into the camp of getting rid of him in January, if we can. which I don't think we will. It'll be summer.
Oh.
Rodrigo.
Why spend money and it not do nothing for you?
Yeah, but look, we bought Koch and he's just injury prone.
I'm watching what time Coach coming back. I thought it's done have his surgery on his
Yeah, he's halfway through. He's halfway through. Koch is another month to go. Yeah. Michael Brown. I can see Newcastle improving now that Bruce is gone. That should get them a bounce with a new manager in charge. I agree. I was watching a Newcastle fan channel, and all they want in this season is to finish about 16th, 17th away from relegation places. Where's Preveda? Is it Blackburn, isn't he?
Yeah, Blackburn alone, but he's not starting.
He's not starting for him. Something to do with his attitude, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's something to do with his attitude why he's not starting.
I like him, but it's not.
He's got a bad attitude, and that's his problem. He thinks he's God's gift to football, and he's got a lot to learn. Do you think that some players are getting too old for the Bielsa level of fitness, and a lot of the guys have been training hard for years? I think I said that. Have they reached the shelf life? You know, because Dallas isn't looking the same player.
No.
Klitschko looking the same player.
No, Cooper.
I think Cooper's been all right in these last couple of games.
Yeah, but
Mesley has rescued us a few times, hasn't he? You know, he's pulled us some good saves.
Oh yeah, Jack Harrison.
Jack Harrison it's funny with Jack Harrison, isn't it?
You have good days and have bad days.
Yeah. Yeah. Couldn't have said it any better myself. Well said, Lee.
And that's why I was
right. I'm falling behind with these comments. Yeah, Cooper is telling him he's at Blackburn. Big Mal is thanking him. We aren't going to spend big money. We focus on you, and we don't give them experience, logic. Yeah, we were saying that. We said that. When we answered it, we said about buying all these youth players, and we aren't giving them a go.
Yeah,
you would have thought though, wouldn't you? Against Southampton last week, it was the perfect opportunity to play Keltad and Greenwood. You know what I mean? And I mean to start them. If it ain't working, you bring them off and change it, don't you? But you give them a chance. You give them a chance to see what they can do. These 2021. So-called Bamford, Firpo, an early comeback for Norwich game because we've got Wolves and Arsenal in the League Cup. I believe so, yeah, because according to Finn, Ailer's not available for the next 2 games. Whether that means they're going to look at him again in 2 games' time or not, I don't know. No Phillips this game. I think he'll be back for the next one. Rafinha, all he said about Rafinha is that is adjusted to the English climate again, from playing in Brazil. Firpo not available for 2 games, but should be available from Norwich. Koch is 1 month to go.
Because next game we've got Arsenal next in the Cup. League Cup.
Well, let's get Bulls out of the way first. But I know what you mean. After that, we've got, haven't we?
Yeah, we've got.
Connor on his channel said the other day that Leeds need 2 midfielders and a forward to challenge Bamford, and I agree with him. Yeah, I do. I think, because let's be honest, Bamford knows he's walking straight back into this side.
Yeah.
He knows he's walking straight back into this side. We know he's walking straight back into this side. And that doesn't put Rodrigo in a good light for me. Leeds 2021, you got to go, my friend. No worries, Leeds 2021. Thank you for popping in again, as always, and showing your support. It means so much to us. It means world, actually. But thank you very much. Have a lovely day, Leeds 2021. Yeah, so Leeds need 2 midfielders. Where have we gone? We were there, weren't we? Yeah, so 2 midfielders. We need a central attacking midfielder, creative midfielder. Yeah, I agree. Totally agree with that. Coach Blue is shocking. He's becoming the new Llorente. Yeah, I know. We bought Rodrigo to challenge Bamford, and that's not working, is it? That it's nowhere near working. I think it's a bit like Sebastian Haller, who used to play for West Ham. Really struggled at West Ham. Goes to Ajax and scoring loads of goals. It just doesn't suit the Premier League and the style of football the team plays. Doesn't always suit the player.
No.
Do you know what I mean? This is where your then people will go looking at. This is where your scouts come in. This is where where they do their own on their scouting reports. It's. I don't think enough homework got done on Rodrigo. That was a problem. If something isn't working, change it. If you break your fridge and you're going to have, you're not going to have a broken fridge. You're going to fix it. Bad example, but couldn't think of anything else. Like that one, El Loco. If something's not broken, you don't fix it. If something's broken, you repair. You replace it or repair it, don't you? There's talk of Leeds being interested in Ross Barkley. What do you think of him? I think Ross Barkley will be a big mistake. I think Ross Barkley has got a bad attitude. It might be all right for 2 or 3 weeks or 4 weeks, and then he'll just start tailing off. That's why his career stalled. Do you know what I mean? I know he got injured, but his career stalled because his attitude's wrong. His attitude's wrong. I think just Joe said, and he kept banning on about Conor Gallagher. I think he would have been ideal for Leeds. I do think he would have been ideal. We definitely need a backup for Kelvin Phillips. Yeah, but how many players out there, Mally, who can do what Kelvin Phillips does? Is there any players out there apart? I mean, only other player I can think of is Rice who does it. Souček can do it. Is it a player who Hermani says that? Is it Constantine or something? Castagna. He probably could do all right for us. We definitely need a backup to KP. Yeah, I agree. Well, somebody who can do a job while KP's out. Oh, we also brought in Kevin Augustine to challenge Bamford. What's happening with that court case? Is it been dealt with yet? Has it been sorted yet? Do we have to pay for him or don't we? Is he our player or isn't he? No, back in 20, there's no point buying older players. Buy someone in their early 20s and give them young flair to the side. Finish our local. We've got young players. We've already got the young players. I think Cody Drama could do a job for us. I think Greenwood puts himself about. Yes, there's a massive difference in step up from under 23s to Premiership, but when needs must. Do you know what I mean? I pray for Rafinha. Welcome back, Holy Ghost. I pray for Rafinha plays in that number 10. A lot of people do, don't they? A lot of people do. That got said a lot on the chat, on the press conference as well. You know, playing Rafinha as a number 10. Challenging Bamford hasn't worked out well for us to this point. I would sell Rodrigo, but like Stu says, we are that thin. What we need to players before we can sell, and who wants him now? Yeah, we need to bring players in before we start selling again, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, we're going to be left with nobody. With so many injuries that may force Bielsa to throw in some youngsters. Most of the players on the bench against Southampton were under 23s, apart from Forshaw. Well, I thought some of them. I thought some of them should have between me and you. Some of the performances, like Roberts, for instance, has been given it. I'm not saying he's a rubbish footballer. I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is he's not what we need at this moment in time. We need fighters. We need someone who's going to get down, knuckle down, and give everything they've got to cause. Do you know what I mean? Everything they've got to cause. That's what we need. Holy Ghost, it gives us half a chance. Well said, Holy Ghost. Look, they should have They should just have a week where you get back to picking start 11, and when it plays with the most votes, maybe if we did that, Bielsa would see that Rodrigo is dog water. I'm taking it. You're not a Rodrigo. You're not a Rodrigo fan, Loco. This is my debatable. This may be debatable, but I think we need Premier League experience. Maybe someone like James Milner. Yes, season pro. See, I'd love James Milner, even if it were for 1 or 2 seasons. I'd love him back at club. Liam White, welcome to the show, Liam. Bielsa looked stressed out to me, lads. I agree. He looked stressed out, and he looked, what I said, he seemed upset, stressed out, and he looked really drained. He just didn't look the Bielsa's way. It's worse I've seen Bielsa look. Would you guys go back in for Eddie and Ketchie from Arsenal? He's hardly got game time, and he will cost around 15 to 20 million. For that sort of money, Michael, you could bring in Medjugorje striker in Eddie and Ketchie. I'm going to say for that sort of money, you could bring in Jesse Lingard.
But
he's going to West Ham.
But I like Eddie Ketchie. But he's not played for Arsenal since
a long time.
Since long time. Since against I
can't remember.
I know, but I wish he's back.
You like Eddie Ketchie?
Mm.
It's a good shout, though. It's a good shout, Michael. Rodrigo had his chance. He hasn't been injured, so he shouldn't need a longer to settle in, unlike Koch and Llorente, who have struggled with injury. Well, Llorente took it Premiership like a duck does to water.
Mm-hmm.
For the transfer, we need some smart business. Look at the people whose contract is up in January and swoop. Yeah, that's why I am so. That's what they say, don't they?
Mm.
That's what they say.
Bielsa needs me, Dad.
I know.
Bielsa needs me. Stuff it.
Do you know what it is? This isn't Bielsa. This is right. This is down to players.
Yeah.
This is down to players for not putting in the performance. And you were right what you just said.
What?
Down to owners.
Mm.
Because I don't know. I'm not right. Does anyone think we're going to get relegated? Because I don't think we'll get relegated.
Oh.
Just Norwich,
probably
Watford. That's two. You need one more. There's Southampton who struggle to score goals.
Mm.
There's Burnley who were already in that position.
Mm.
Newcastle won't stay there now. No, not the sort of manager.
My thing is, if we'll get relegated this season, is Norwich, Burnley.
You think Burnley will go?
Mm. And there was Southampton or not? It's probably Southampton.
Is that what you think?
Yeah.
Is that what you think? That?
Because Burnley have done nothing this season.
No, they're struggling like we are. Here we go. If we do buy in January, they will either be cheap or on loan. I think it'll be loan.
It's up to Bielsa and his owners to see how much he wants, how much to give him for the season, for the summer.
Is Rafinha here in January, or do you think he's going to go in summer?
If I were Bielsa,
You keep him.
probably keep him and get rid of Rodrigo. Get rid of Rodrigo.
Problem is though, it's like I think it was just Joe. He was saying that these players like Rafinha haven't got a connection with you. No, that's the wrong words. They haven't been brought up through academies.
No.
Let's get back to this question. Eddie in his time at least did a lot better than Rodrigo, score more goals in a short period of time than Rodrigo. Yeah, he knows right back at that, doesn't he?
That's why definitely we need him back from Arsenal to John Leeds. But I can't see Arsenal to get rid of Eddie.
Can't he? Can if money comes in for him, Lee?
Yeah, he can, but not.
Wow. Big Mally's not mixing his words today.
I think there's a good chance of us going down.
Yeah. Wow, you don't mix in your words tonight, Mally. Respect you for that. These players in the Southampton game were paid to These players in the Southampton game were paid just to stand there. It shows who the players are who care about the club. The ones who try.
I tell you, tried really hard on the Southampton game. Mizzy.
Yeah.
That's all. Mizzy's doing well, but I don't. If I were Bielsa, I keep Mizzy and keep Will Phillips.
Yeah.
Because I can't see Tower, but it's probably go.
Right. Think.
Probably I keep earning for another year. Well, if my thing is I keep Mizzy and Phillips, because Mizzy's only 20 something,
21 or something, or 22 or something like that, isn't
he? Yeah, probably a good goalkeeper. Yeah.
He's a good goalkeeper, you're right, Lee. It's spot on, mate, what you're saying. It's a bad sign when you are struggling to find 3 teams worse than us. Yeah, I agree. Do you think that the 49ers will spend some cash? I know Rod owners the big share, but they come up with ref money, didn't they? That's a good point, you know.
What, 49ers?
Yeah, because I've been having a go at them and I didn't think about that. That's a good point, because I didn't think like that. Because I had to go, I was saying that it's about time 49ers put their hands in the pockets. But, you know, it sounds like they already are. That's the first time in the Premier that I'm on. That's a good point, Okafor. I like that point. That's the first time in the Premier I've been proper disappointed in the team. It can't get any worse than that now, though, can it? Surely.
No.
It can't get no worse than what that Southampton game was.
I'm looking forward to Saturday, but I'm a bit nervous. But I'm looking forward to Saturday, but I'm a bit nervous this team because I thought Phillips would be back. But
No.
Because what's all we're missing in the team? It's Phillips. Because Phillips, I know Phillips come from Barcelona. What?
Phillips come from Barca, didn't he?
Yeah, and what he's done for. But Phillips has been there since it was
Young lad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see. I see where you're going with this, Lee. I do, and I think you're right. I think you're spot on.
Because I can say Mizzy and Phillips it's all too.
Can we see a Father Son Career Mode series? What, you're in the FIFA? You'll be playing that tomorrow, won't you?
You think so?
After we've done that show. We're doing that show for people. Yeah, we're Welsh. What nice of you to join us. You're more than welcome. Welcome to Disabled Team. El Loco. Yep. Yeah, we'll definitely get something correct started. El Loco. No Phillips, no Bamford. This Saturday, I'm worried. Yeah, we all are. With so many players out, I would take a draw against Wolves. With so many players in, I'd take a draw against Wolves.
Well, what's the problem? We keep drawing games. We won one game. That's it.
Yeah, but Lee, we need all points. We can get a relegation team. A point's better than nothing.
If I were Bielsa, right, I'd take a draw, and get rid from when he gets Norwich.
The tablets are kicking in. Took some tablets earlier on. You know, my tablets earlier on. They're kicking in, lad.
Yeah, if I Bielsa, I'd take a draw for against Wolves game.
And then win against the
win against Norwich.
So 4 points out of the next 2 games.
Yeah. But I want 3 points.
I tell you, because we're so close to relegation, 6 points would be what people want.
I want 4 points.
Out of the next 2 games, but wouldn't be surprised if we only get 1. Right, I know why Eloco says that. Norwich managed to get a draw against a Burnley side who were flying, doing really well under Potter. You know, they managed to get a draw against them.
Yeah.
Anyway, how are you time in town?
Good.
All right.
Yeah.
Good.
It'll be when I say that. We need next 3
let's get on the screen for everybody to see. There we go, folks. Our next 3 points will be Norwich. But right, folks, our next 3 points will be Norwich. The team picks up their games. Yeah, because playing Leeds, it's a big scalp, isn't it? It's a big scalp if they beat us. Which, let's be honest, everyone's really beating us. We'll do a proper review tomorrow. Where are the goals coming from? Rodrigo Roberts? I don't think so. I think it'll be Rafinha. It's the only one I can think of. Rafinha or Llorente on a set piece.
Probably Rafinha. No, well, Llorente with a corner.
Yep.
and probably Rafinha just set pieces.
Yeah.
Because Cooper's good at Lawrence is good at heading. And Rafinha can just do what Rafinha does. Play like Brazil, just score the goal.
Yeah.
Two goals.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah. Just
We're becoming them bloody tablets. Honest, I hate taking them tablets. To be honest, Rodrigo could score an hat-trick and shut everyone up. He could do, but I don't think he will.
No.
I could run a marathon, but I don't think I could. I'm being a bit rotten on him, on Rodrigo. I shouldn't be harsh on players, but he's been given some. It's a bit like Roberts. Too many chances have been given to him and they haven't shown up. Just checked Rad's own 63%. The 49ers own 37. They have an estimated combined worth of $4 billion, so that's why they set up it. That's why they said that if a deal comes good, they will spend. Yeah, but what sort of players? You see, with Bielsa I can see Bielsa being really stubborn. Do you know what if Fitzgerald goes to him and says, Mr. Bielsa, I can get you these players. And Bielsa in Argentina, they'll say, no, they're shite. Don't want them. Do you know what I mean? I didn't say the S. I said I added the year on end.
No, that will be Norwich.
No, I agree. No game's easy at this moment in time for Leeds, and no game is easy in Premiership anyway. Big Melly.
Kitch, Stars, and James needs to get
some extra goals. Yeah, I agree.
What time you streaming tomorrow?
This is one of some Australian friends. We are going to do a show for you guys. Remember, and I promised you that we'd do a show so you could get, so you'll be able to get involved. Tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock. That's when we'll do a nice show for you. We promised you that we'd do a show, and we will. So 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. So that means football match tonight. What you watch?
West Ham game.
And then straight to bed. Does that sound good?
Yeah. I might just watch Just Joe tonight at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, Just Joe's on tonight. Everybody at 8 o'clock will be there watching it. It's been good with us as Just Joe lately.
Bielsa is
Look, I can see now. Is anyone streaming the game against Wolves at the weekend? No, Michael. Well, you mean doing like a watch-along? Is that what you mean? Because streaming a game, I don't know. I don't know anyone who streams games. But if you're on about is anyone doing a watch-along? No, I believe all these TV guys are actually going to the game, and I know Just Joe's going as well.
I know all this TV going. We'll go to the game. Joe's doing go to the game, and I think Connor, you might do go to the game.
Oh, we didn't spend too much on me, Lee. Are you going to ask? Mally, Lee needs your address. Lee needs your address, Mally. If you can email messages it later, that'd be great. Michael Brown, yes. Right. Well, we were going to do a watch along, but I don't want. I mean, I'm happy to do a watch along or a listen along to radio, whatever. But I don't want it to be so depressing. But If you wanted me to do it, Michael, we'll do it. If you wanted us to do it, we'll do it. Let us know. If you want,
What? Sorry.
Honestly, 8 o'clock. What? So you want it done? So 8 o'clock in the morning, we'll be up.
If I will, I don't know. So that's all we've done tonight.
Big Molly called you a bugger. He says he told you not to get him up. Too late, wasn't it? You already got it. I didn't know, Molly. Honest, I didn't know. I didn't know. I knew you sent a text to Lee, but I knew Lee sent you a text, but I didn't know because I didn't know. For me, it's 8 o'clock at night. So you want it about 8 o'clock? So what about if we said 7:30 in the morning? Do a preview show, and then we'll do another one that night. So we'll do 2 on tomorrow.
Depends what time we wake up.
You have to be up. There's a guy called JT who does watch alongs. Have you come across him? No, I haven't, Michael. I haven't.
I thought it was JT. Oh.
No, it's I didn't. I don't know who he is. It'll be interesting to have a watch.
Yeah.
You need a NOS to UK time converter. Problem is though, Mally, right? Australia, different parts of Australia is different times. So I think we were going to do one at about 10 o'clock in the morning, and I think it was something like 8 or 9 o'clock in the Pacific part of Australia.
Mm.
So difficult.
Yeah.
Right, well, look. Do you want to leave? I don't.
Hang on.
East coast of Australia is 10 hours ahead of London.
Start again. But,
Right. Sorry, I'll look. All right, 10 o'clock in the morning is fine. 10 o'clock in the morning for us is 8 o'clock at night for them. Yeah. Good.
I will send you.
Yeah, that'd be good, Michael. Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you very much.
10 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Yeah, we get it now. We do get there eventually. It's honestly, God, I don't like checking them, you know. I hate them. Right. Well, I think we're going to leave it there, guys. And we'll be back on again tomorrow morning. What do you reckon? Yeah. We hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to send that link, Michael, and we'll check it out. We like supporting other channels. It's a good thing. Right, well, look, enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Enjoy it if anyone's watching Europa League tonight or whatever you watch. Let's try to take his mind off Leeds a bit. I'm sure we'll be all right. I just think we're going through this difficult patch. Yeah. So thank you everybody for your support. Thank you, means well to us. see us with all the marching all together. Yeah, listen, honestly, thank you everybody for your support. It means a lot, means well to us. We couldn't do this show without you. We really couldn't. It means a lot to us. It really does. Right, guys. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you very much for watching the Disabled Team.
Goodbye for me.
And it's a goodbye from me, guys. Thank you, everybody. You've been brilliant.